Hello guys and welcome to my channel. Today we are continuing on with this pick a card theme for Halloween, for Samhain, whatever you may call it. These are just going to be all type of kind of out there, maybe a little spooky, not really too spooky. Although I do have one that's coming up, a pick a card that's coming up that has a little bit more spook to it because we will be using a spirit box session. But for today we are going to be looking at what are my visions, what are my dreams, what is my gut trying to tell me right now. So this is just a pick a card. If you like to choose with cards, then choose with cards. I actually don't have any more items to choose. I can't think of any item to actually put on here. Sometimes I will put a nice little item on here, but today I don't. So you're just gonna have to pick the numbers: pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3. I will have the piles listed in the description box so that you can fast forward directly to the pile that you chose. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. If you need to, now would be a good time to pause the video. Other than that, let's just get on with pile number 1. Set this to the side. Okay, pile 1, this reading is going to be for you. This is what are your visions? What are your dreams? What is your gut? What is your intuition trying to tell you? Maybe you're seeing a lot of synchronicities around you. Maybe you're having visions. Maybe you're clairvoyant or clairaudient, whatever. Let's find out what some of these messages mean. Okay? Let's see. You have the sea otter. Happiness. Be the master of playful living. Release expectations. Enjoy every day. Let worry go and instead choose love. Surrender to waves. Your good in destiny of love is sure. Okay. You have Seven of Swords. The Lizard. Regeneration. As a survivor, you are imperiled no matter what happens. You can adapt, embrace and transform. You put your new cloak. Wait, I guess I'm a terrible reader, but let me get a little closer. There we go. As a survivor, you are unparalleled no matter what happens. You can adapt, embrace your transformation, put on your new cloak. You are a master of regeneration. Right? Next, you have person of earth, grounded, secure, stubborn, nurturing, dependable, materialistic, and possessive. Technology, computers, laptops, things like that. I will read this card later, but this is the picture of it. Numbers, seeing watches, tablets, computers, anything like that. Your rune is Naldis. Naldis represents need, self-assurance, survival, and sometimes endurance. Your Lenormand card is 22, the crossroads. This is about making a decision or coming across a path for which you are going to have to choose only one. You cannot have it both ways. We have train, moving on, life's a journey, new endeavor, going away. All right. And the last card is the 12th house. Okay. All right. Let's see. This doesn't seem like a lot of cards, but let's figure out what is it trying to tell us. We may have to zoom in here a little bit. Yeah, that's a little better. All right. First thing, Seven of Swords is some risky business going on around you. Heavy Aquarius energy with the technology and the 12th house here. Also, of course, we're getting earth energy. Someone is looking for some sort of advantage point, either on you or either you are looking for some sort of advantage point on someone else. You might even be holding back something for too long. You could be holding back to your opinions is what it looks like. Your opinions on how you feel possibly cheated. All right, I'm going to go ahead and read off this technology card here. Computers, technologies, laptops occur very commonly in dreams. Do heavier pieces of hardware such as elevators or escalators. Often the technology malfunctions or proves frustrating in some way. If the computer, your files may get deleted or corrupted, you're unable to process them or receive messages or your emails. Okay, let's scroll down a little bit because I don't want to read all that. It's too much for me. Hence, devices are malfunctioning in a dream. Okay, so show that we aren't in as much control of a situation or a relationship as we think. In your interpretation, consider the purpose of technology, a dysfunctional email system that may imply that you're struggling to connect or communicate your true feelings to someone, or being insufficiently clear or empathic about your needs. Exactly what I said. All right, so that's all I'm going to read because I'm glad that I picked that card up first. I have not looked at these cards. I don't know what I put down. As a matter of fact, I feel like this deck, this pile doesn't have as many cards as the other ones, but the other ones felt a little thicker. But yeah, like I said, I feel like you're having a hard time expressing your feelings, and there's a lot of risky business going on around you. Probably a little sneaky business going on around you. Your opinions are not being heard. Okay, so if you're dreaming or seeing a lot of electronics around you that are malfunctioning, that are not right, or emails are not getting to you, or you're sending off the mail or a letter and you're not receiving them, you're not being notified, or your alarms are late, things like that, you might need to reevaluate something, okay? You could be risking it all by going against the system, because I feel like there is an oppressor here with the Seven of Swords, but that's also why we have the train and the crossroads. This is just your subconscious, or either your dreams or your intuitive capabilities that are coming through, and they're trying to tell you that you need to kind of like go about this in a different route. That is where the energy of the crossroads comes into play. Okay, the energy of the crossroads. Now we also have the number 2 and 2, 22. 22 represents service and it represents charm. It could also represent adaptability. Okay, to me, the 22, I feel like I see you contemplating on changing careers or elevating within your current position. This feels like you could be in some sort of online work with customer service with the 22. Some of you might be, or maybe this is where you're needing to go, because obviously your needs are not being met with the room now these. And remember, I said that the room now these feels like it's an energy where it feels like you're in survival mode, or you're just enduring this energy for the time being until something else more permanent comes along. And I feel like something more permanent is about to come along, okay? We have the card Lizard, which represents regeneration. As a survivor, you are impaled no matter what happens. You can adapt, embrace your transformation, put on a new cloak. You are a master of regeneration. And this is the reason why you're feeling a little bit worried to go against the grain. This is why you're feeling a little bit worried to go against your boss, go against your career. That's why you're not really saying a whole lot. But I feel like if you do have a plan on leaving or going into a new field or whatever, this field is going to promote a lot more happiness in you, because we have the sea otter, which represents happiness. Be the master of playful living, release expectations, and enjoy every day. Let worry go and instead choose love. Surrender to the waves. Your good destiny of love is sure. That's where the crossroad and the energy of the train comes into play. Moving on, life's journey, new endeavors, going in another direction or a new direction. This is where you need to be. You need to create a little bit more flexibility so that you can endure what is next to come for you, because you are getting, I don't want to say the shitty end of the stick, but from this reading, it looks as though you are not exactly as happy where you are, and you're not feeling safe enough to even express that or tell anyone those things in whatever situation it could be. It doesn't have to be in career, it could be in a relationship, it can be in a friendship, okay? This is just your way of needing to kind of branch out, okay? And if you're seeing symbols of technology, if technology is messing up on you, energy of Aquarius, energy of Capricorn, Virgo, and what's the other one? Taurus, earth sign energy. If you're not feeling comfortable, not feeling grounded, not feeling like you are useful in this position, that is what your dreams, that is what your visions are trying to tell you, that you are capable of regenerating and being a lot more capable and a lot more happy if you were to kind of X out or change your path in what it is that you're doing. And I think that you might need to start working on something that can serve more of yourself, instead of customer service or serving someone else. That could be the other way around. You can use the story as you see fit. Thank you, Pile One, for listening to your reading. I hope that it's meant something for you. However you decide to use it, please use it at your best in your own discretion, okay? Don't be going off making decisions based on a tarot reading. If you feel like anything I said did resonate with you, I want you to leave a comment down below, or either a thumb emoji, push the thumbs up button, and we're going to move on to group number 2. Hello, group number 2. Welcome. This is your What Are My Visions, What Are My Dreams trying to tell me. This is going to be an intuitive reading. All these cards were just chosen at random. I don't know what's in them, but we are going to figure it out. What are your dreams? What are your visions? What are your intuition? What is your gut trying to tell you? Sometimes we'll see signs, billboards, things that you see on repeat are coming to you all the time. We're going to try to figure out what this means. And you are group 2. Let's find out. You have the energy of the white stag. Protector. It says, you are an old soul. Your best friend is nature. You use intuition to take you where you want to go. Awaken to the power force within you. You are meant to create blessings within your magic. So, and another one that says, Loon, intuitive. Listen to the song of your soul. Trust your intuition as you have a way of knowing. Emerge the busy life and seek more solitude. Recognize that you are unique and that you are loved. We have the lady card, usually representing a woman. We have the number 2 and 9. So this is about an idealism or something coming to a conclusion. The 2 represents balance or sharing, an agreement or service or love. Okay, what is this? This is the number 5. Dynamite. Number 5 can represent a conflict or a change or just having some sort of versatile energy. Also, the dynamite can represent passion or action that needs to be taken, some sort of a change, like the number 5 here. Okay, we have the number 9 again. So we have 5. Wait, I thought I already had the number. Yeah, we had the number 9 again. We have 5, 2, and 9. Those are the numbers that you're probably seeing a lot. Maybe you're seeing a lot of deer or antler animals with antlers a lot around you, or in pictures or in things like that in your dreams. We have ballet shoes, so stamina, endurance, talent, honoring a skill, being laser focused, having poise and grace. The number 9, like I said again, represents conclusion. I got to turn it over. Higher perspectives as well. We have lunar eclipse. I'm just going to go with the fact of lunar eclipse, meaning that something has yet to be uncovered or discovered. Okay, so something is hidden, not in plain view, something that has to be uncovered or either recovered. Okay, and we have 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands is about waiting on something or feeling like you may have waited too long. All right. Fehu, the energy of Fehu. So that is a rune representing your wealth, your abundance, your luck, your energy, your fertility, your creation, and having foresight of all of the abundance around you. All right, so you, whatever this is you've been seeing it a lot, okay? Also we have religious or spiritual figures around you. I'll read this card later. This is, well, who is this? I don't know. But I'm not very religious, so I wouldn't know. But I feel like there are a lot of spiritual names for this depiction. Okay, some people call it Mary and baby Jesus, and a lot of other people, there's a lot of different names for this image that have a mother and a child type of aspect to it. So I'm not just gonna say that this is more of a Christian aspect. I feel like it's just gonna represent a religious aspect, okay? Because one of the things I was thinking about is Arzuli Dantor, but I'm not sure. So however you use it, okay? Because there's more than just Virgin Mary or baby Jesus out there that these represent. Here we have the Queen of Wands. That's a female, feminine energy again, a very passionate drive. Let's go ahead and get into the readings, figure out what we see. Okay. 9 with the hidden talent and the ballet shoes. Okay. This is untapped potential. I mean, also, like I said, I'm getting heavy fire sign, 3 of Wands, Queen of Wands, the dynamite. That's a lot of heavy talent here. Hidden talent, untapped potential, heavy fire signs. There's a burst of energy coming through this reading. Very feminine, very dainty, lots of poise, lots of grace, highly respectable force to be reckoned with, very attractive vibes that are surrounding you, especially with the rune Fehu. This is like being surrounded by all the nicest things, nice lobster, pretty pool, nice looking mate, a nice home or hotel, all those things, okay? So this is very flashy energy, very attractive energy. Some of you could be surrounded by arts and crafts or mules or just living a very luxury lifestyle. Some of you have a big upgrade coming. Either you're waiting for some sort of reply with the 3 of Wands, or either there's something else that's about to be offered to you, or this is either a mindset that's about to be changed for you. Okay. Some of you have been becoming a little bit more religious or prayer centered, maybe giving offerings, lighting candles. Some of you have like heavy online presence, and maybe you're you're looking to alter the way people see you. Maybe you're ready to reveal or unveil a more religious or spiritual side. I feel like you want to take away focus from that material concerns and start placing it on higher values. And this comes through a period of solitude, is what it looks like. There are a lot of women or ladies surrounding you here. I think that you're getting some sort of inspiration to do these things. Like I said, there is some sort of untapped potential. Maybe you want to start delving in something that's a bit more, I don't want to say respectable, but maybe what you're currently portraying is something that's more taboo than for a lot of people around you. It's a taboo subject. And I think maybe you want to kind of clean that image up for some reason. Don't ask me what this is. Use it to your own discernment. I'm not going to tell you what that is. It could be anything. But you want to be seen as a little bit more laid back instead of more aesthetically out there, I guess you would say. This could come in a form of changing the way you look, changing the way your hair is. And I feel like you're laying something to rest. Okay. I think that you're going with your intuition when you do this. I feel like you're not going to try as hard for some reason. This is something that just comes to you naturally. I feel like you're emerging from this busy lifestyle. Remember, I said that a lot of you are into probably have a heavy online experience or having a heavy online presence at the moment. And I think that you're wanting to kind of lay that back a little bit, just a little bit. Also, I feel like we have a lot of intuition going on here. And we have the lunar here. So this feels like maybe you are having more dreams about animals. Okay. Obviously, you're an old soul, and I feel like you're having a lot of dreams about magic and how to create like the best lifestyle for you or something that fits the best more intuitively. Okay. There's a like it feels like people are okay, these branches, I'm looking at these branches, and it feels like people are like reaching to like kind of get some of your energy, your own energy. Okay, you either attract a lot of attention that you're looking to kind of put away, or you don't want that super high potent focus on you, or you're needing some sort of a protecting energy. That's why we have the keyword protector, to where people don't absorb your energy and drain you of everything. Okay, I think that you just want to be able to express yourself free from judgment, is what it feels like. I think that's what your intuition, your dreams, all those things are trying to tell you, that you're going to have to take a period of rest, a period of isolation, and make in order to make a big change. Okay, and this is going to feel like this comes out of something unexpected. Okay, you're going to start noticing that your patterns, your interests start changing a little bit. They start having a little bit more focus, more poise, more grace. And you have some sort of untapped potential that you have not really unlocked, or either you have not shown to the world yet. I think it's time for you to go ahead and start indulging in that and start making your new reality, like making your new dreams a reality for you. Okay, so if you have some sort of path that you want to get onto, or you're eager to explore, I think you should do that. Let's go ahead and read this because I haven't read it yet. Religious or spiritual figures, a spiritual leader such as Jesus, Buddha, or Muhammad, or anonymous priest, nun, or religious symbol such as the angel across a crescent moon probably indicates moral or spiritual issues in your life. I told you, you're being urged to find a way forward. The dream is likely to be directing you towards a particular faith or belief system. More probable no, more probably it represents your desire or guidance for comfort or support. There may be an emptiness that you seek to feel, a sense of confusion, a craving for a moral compass. Perhaps you'd benefit from a role model in your life's past. There are important decisions to be made, and you do well to seek guidance from either best, most insightful self, or from external source of wisdom. Okay, so yeah, that's what I got for you. So I feel like you're having some sort of spiritual awakening or epiphany or whatever. But that is what your dreams or your visions or things that you encounter every day on a repeated repeated basis over and over. That's what these visions and these dreams and these synchronicities are trying to tell you. All right. Moving on to group 3. Thank you for watching group 2. I hope that you appreciated that. If you like the reading, be sure to post it down below. If anything out of that reading resonated for you, just let me know, or you can just give me a thumbs up if you just liked it, or if someone around you has that energy that matches deck 2. Now we are in deck 3. This is going to be your reading. Deck 3, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the reading. These are your visions, your dreams, your synchronicities, your intuitive capabilities. These are what all of these images are trying to tell you, okay? Or your visions are trying to tell you. You have the energy of giraffe. Rise above earthly matters. Glide through life with grace. You are able to see the right path, stand tall in your self-worth, and love with a big heart. Page of Swords. 2 of Swords. Put it there. This. Rhino, the room Rhino represents travel or a journey or some sort of evolution. You have curtain call, a claim to fame, recognition, showing appreciation. You have the Tower card. You have a crystal ball, intuition, premonition, seeing clearly. So definitely you're having like probably a lot of deja vu, or maybe you're having a lot of like tarot readings, or getting a lot of intuitive hits, speaking something, and then all of a sudden you see it come to pass later on. We have the ring, number 25. We know that the number 2 represents sharing. It can represent love, service, kindness. The number 5 can represent conflict. It can represent an opportunity for change. We have the 10th house. The 10th house is about our ambitions. We have the picture of a maze, a man who's in a maze going around in circles. Doesn't really appear to be getting anywhere. I can't tell if he's come from the small point of the circle or if he's headed to that small spiral within the circle. What's this last one? It is a map. So exploration, finding your own way, being located. That's interesting that we got 2 things in like context of being somewhere, or being lost, or being found, or needing guidance in some way here. Okay, so Page of Swords, 2 of Swords. This is about being open-minded, especially when out, like weighing out the important options. This is you considering all angles for your circumstance, okay? This is you finding your way intuitively. That's why we have those 2 together. Crystal ball and the spiral, lost man and maze. Yeah. Okay, if you're trying to find your way, especially after you've kind of lost yourself, this is you taking your time to be conscious about your next commitment, okay? That's why we have the energy of the ring. Yeah, there's some serious commitments that you want to see come into fruition. Doesn't have to represent marriage. It can represent any other type of contract or bond that you want to be permanent, something that you want to last for a long time, okay? Now, looking at this tower card, what comes before the Tower card is the Devil card. And the Devil card is you trying not to fall back into those toxic situations where the amount of work that you put in outweighs the amount of benefits, or the amount of effort is easy, but the consequences are so heavy. For example, if you have a new job and your workload is strenuous, but the pay is really good, it wears down on you, like your physical, your mental, your emotional, but it builds your wallet up, but you're cat raggedy at the end of the day. Okay, so because it wears down on you, this is a chance for you to like rebuild a different lifestyle around you. Okay, one that can still suit your income. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times when we have jobs like that where the pay is good, you start to build a lifestyle around that income until you become a slave to it. And the Tower card is here to say it's time to rebuild. And is especially with the energy of the 10th house here. I'm not showing you the cards, I'm sorry. Okay, it's time for you to rebuild, especially with the energy of your career or the energy of the 10th house here. Like I said, 10th house energy is your achievement, your ambitions. I feel like I feel like, I'm sorry for that long pause. I feel like you're starting to become like a slave. You know what I'm saying? Like once you start building that lifestyle around you, starting to feel like you're becoming a slave to it. And that's why I told you about the Tower card. It's time to rebuild. Okay. I feel like your work in this world, like you need to find work that puts you in a better place or a better position in this world to where you can navigate it more easily. Okay. I think for a lot of you looking at this path, I feel like you might need to kind of trust what your gut or your intuition is telling you. You might need to kind of go outside of your comfort zone. I'm going to say that, okay? Um, I do feel like you will find a way to do that. We have a map exploration. This is about going outside of your own territory, reading the signs, figuring it out, having a new perspective. Exactly, having a new perspective with the energy of the giraffe here, rising above earthly matters, gliding through life with grace. You're able to see the right path. Usually when we have that long neck, our viewpoint is changed, is different. When we're down on the ground, we can't see the forest because of the trees. But when you're above the trees, you can see all around you. You can see a good circumference of things. And that's the type of viewpoint that we have, a top down type of viewpoint. And it helps us so much better. And I think that you need to use the energy of the Two of Swords to help you do that. Find your place or find where it is you're needing to be on a more intuitive level, having clear seeing. We're not necessarily seeing with our eyes, this is more so seeing with our gut. And I think that spirit is trying to give you these visions, these dreams, and that is what they are trying to say. If you have any travel in mind, don't be afraid to take on that travel. I'm seeing different locations. What is this? No, I don't even know where this map is. If anyone recognizes what part of the world this map is talking about, or if you see any shapes that may look like somewhere where this looks like South America to me. I don't know. I don't recognize anything on this map. I can't see, the words are way too small. But if you recognize any shapes and patterns on this map that may look like something to you, it may be something that calls out to you, maybe that you need to do that. I'm seeing that someone who is in South America, or there's an opportunity that's coming from the South or down lower. So it doesn't matter. If I say the South, I don't care if I'm talking about Atlanta. I don't care if I'm talking about Florida. I don't care if I'm talking about Texas. Okay. There's something down south for you. Okay. And you're going to need to travel for this opportunity. Let's read out being lost or losing something. Dreams about being lost or trying and failing to find someone or something are obviously anxiety related. In waking life, you feel confused or directionless, or that you don't fit in and that you aren't up to the task or your situation. The dream should prompt you to take an honest look at your life to identify what's causing these feelings. I told you, if you lose someone you know in a dream, perhaps he or she represents a part of you losing yourself or losing touch with yourself. Losing keys, losing a phone may symbolize a sense of exclusion. Ooh. If the lost item is precious or indispensable, it could stand for a broken or interrupted relationship. Perhaps you need to give yourself time to grieve, let go, heal before you can move forward. All right. All right, that's probably why we have the ring out as well. That's also why we have the number 25. 2 represents partnership, 5 change. So there's been a change in your partnership for some of you. And maybe it doesn't, like I said, it doesn't matter what your situation is. It can be you feeling lost to your relationship, you feeling lost to a job situation. I feel that you need to kind of check in with your intuition and go follow the signs. Okay, you're going to get some sort of recognition from someone who's going to present a lot of really good opportunities to you. Okay, I'm still looking at this. There's attention that's being called here for you. There's a lot of fame, spotlights, theater, something like that. Could be even a first date, because I'm looking at this as a movie theater and a ring. So maybe you have a love connection or online dating to where and a job opportunity or anything that's in the South. Okay, that's what it feels like. Did I read everything here? I think I did. Okay, yeah. So that's where I'm going to leave it at. I think for you, pile three, I think that some contracts have been broken, and I feel like you are going to like need to rebuild it. I think what you built it on, it wasn't enough. And I think that you're looking to rebuild something that fulfills you completely, whether it be a relationship or a career move. Okay? and don't be afraid to travel. All right, so hopefully you like this reading. If you did, if it resonated for you, give it a thumbs up. Or if you just like the storyline, then be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you saw any images in here that you have been seeing for sure, like buildings or theater curtains or a ring or spirals or spheres or like repetitive, like certain animals or blindfolds, if you've been seeing those things repeatedly, this message was definitely for you. And I hope that you enjoyed the reading. So thank you for watching. I hope that you can give this reading a thumbs up, and I will be coming out again tomorrow with another video. So stay tuned for that. It will be a little bit more on the spookier side, or the more abnormal side of the readings that I normally do. So I will see you guys next time, or maybe you'll be seeing me next time. We'll see. Bye.